I'm Isaiah Banks. Today on Lincoln Now, a battle between billionaires avoiding a major labor strike and a look at this huge weekend of sports at Lincoln Live TV on Instagram.
Live from Gahanna, WGLH-TV presents Lincoln Live with Audrey Laser and Evelyn Cahill.
Today, the Den will be rocking tonight for the Lions and the Eagles. A live report from the stadium.
Where will all of you be heading on Monday? It may not be where you think. An explanation.
And starting early, some Lincoln students are already entering the business world.
Lincoln Live starts now.
Good morning, Lincoln. I'm Audrey Laser.
And I'm Evelyn Cahill, and we're both already repping our whiteout gear for the game tonight.
We sure are. And I can't wait to see the Lions hopefully continue their winning streak.
Tonight, the Lions will host rival New Albany at 7 o'clock in our stadium.
The Lions got off to a rocky start this season, but they've rallied and put together a 4-2 record.
New Albany is on a winning streak of their own, so it should be a great game.
And now Landon Shearer joins us live from the stadium to get an inside look at the upcoming game.
How are you doing today, Landon?
Yeah, I'm doing well, guys. It looks like it's going to be a great night for football, and I'm just definitely excited for it. Now, the Lions are coming off a great win this past week as they beat Central Crossing by a score of 28-6 and are currently on a 3-game win streak. Now, the Lions have been great both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively, and the stats can really show it. Now, the offense has really stepped it up the past couple games as the team has racked up 565 passing yards along with 6 touchdowns. And the rushing game has been outstanding as well, with 685 yards on the ground while scoring 6 touchdowns during their 3-game win streak. Sliding over to the defensive side of the ball, the Lions have been able to get 10 sacks over the past 3 games, along with 3 interceptions and a blocked field goal and a blocked punt too. I went to the team's practice yesterday and spoke to Jake Bushelman and Terrell Holcomb to get some insight on what the game plan is tonight for the Lions.
Game plan is just we got to come out and execute and be physical with them. They're a physical team, so if we match their physicality, that should take care of it. And, you know, we got to do our job, take care of the outside and the inside.
We're going to put some points on the board, get their offense out of the comfort zone, and then defensively stop the run because that's what they like to do, and just match their physicality on both ends.
Switching sides to New Albany, the team is coming off another great win as they beat Grove City by a score of 20-17 in a heck of a thriller. Now, with how they have been very run-heavy this year, the team has only thrown 39 times for 235 yards in the air with only 1 passing touchdown. Unlike the run game, where they have ran 284 times and gotten 1,393 yards, which is just under 5 yards a carry, and also have 10 touchdowns on the ground. I got to speak to defensive coordinator Coach Holliday about his plans of stopping the Eagles' rushing attack.
Obviously, dealing with the Wing T team is something that we don't see all the time. So we actually spend the summer working on that as far as a practice. The big thing is we got to stop certain runs that we got to do. If we stop those runs, we'll be okay. But the thing about Wing T is it's a pace. If we get 3 yards in a cloud of dust, if they get 3 to 4 yards, that's what they want. So we got to be able to kind of push it and kind of get them in first and long, second and long. If we get them in that situation, I think that we will be successful.
Well, Lincoln, that's all I have for you tonight. Sending it back to Evelyn and Audrey at the news desk.
Thanks, Landon.
Can you remind everyone again what the theme is for tonight?
Yeah, the theme's going to be a whiteout tonight, and seniors, make sure you wear your togas.
Thanks. Of course, Lincoln Live and the Lincoln Sports Zone will be covering tonight's game. Switching over to volleyball, the girls took on Westerville Central last night.
The girls fought hard, but unfortunately were not able to grab the win.
They lost the first and second set, but came back strong to win the third 25-13 and the fourth set 25-16, but fell short in the fifth set.
The girls are looking to redeem themselves Monday against Bishop Watterson. Our girls soccer team is getting back to work after a tough loss against Dublin Jerome last night. The score was 1-0 at half, but unfortunately Jerome was not able to add 2 later on in the second half. Key players for the Lions were Megan Folk and Claire Highland. Good luck to the Lions while they get ready to play the OCC title against Pickerington North next Thursday.
There's a major change coming to Lincoln High School next week.
In fact, the change is coming on Monday.
Ava Fabrizio joins us to explain what it is.
Good morning, Ava.
Good morning. The next announcement impacts all of us, so make sure you're listening. The PSAT is Wednesday, so only those who are taking the PSAT need to be at school. Why is that important? Because Monday will be an A day, not an 8-period day. The A days next week will be Monday and Thursday. Tuesday and Friday will be B days. Wednesday is a testing day for some and an asynchronous day for everybody else, where students will be expected to check Google Classrooms for the assignments they should do while at home. Again, Monday is an A day. If you're interested in purchasing a senior ad for this year's yearbook and don't know where to go to buy one, or if you don't know what a senior ad is at all, Brooklyn Johnson has all the information you need. Here she is.
So senior ads are basically just a customized page in the back of the yearbook. You can get anything on it. We tailor it to you, so whatever pictures you send us, we'll put it on there. You can shop at GahannaYearbook.com, and you'll go on there and click the senior ad page on there, and then you can purchase.
That's all the news I have for you today. Sending it back to Audrey and Evelyn at the news desk.
Thanks, Ava.
With all that high school students have going on, it often feels like there is little time for anything outside of school and extracurriculars.
However, there are students in our school who have found the passion and commitment to run their own businesses.
They have taken their interests and turned them into successful ventures from the ground up.
These students have all shown that you don't have to wait until you graduate to start building valuable skills and experience for your future.
Our Youth in Lacrosse has the story.
Students are always looking for ways to make money. Many turn to things such as working at restaurants or grocery stores or mowing lawns. Some students, however, decide to turn their passions and interests into creative businesses.
I make mostly like shirts and jewelry, stuff like bracelets and earrings and necklaces, and then hoodies, sweatshirts, stuff like that.
So for our business, we go out and we find golf balls in woods and ponds, and we bring them back and clean them and sell them on eBay.
I write books on self-love, on poetry, on writing on topics that are just basically the ones that I feel like that are needed to be heard the most.
While these businesses may vary in what they do, they all provide valuable experience, a source of income, and a creative outlet to the students who run them.
I love having this business because it helped me just get a good feel for owning a business and being in a lead role of a business.
I love writing to inspire others to be proud of their own stories.
These entrepreneurs have all taken risks in the pursuit of their interests. This is a great learning process and leads to a lot of valuable lessons. They have some advice for anyone who is interested in starting a business or creating a product.
I would say just like go for it. I didn't have any idea what I was doing when I first started, and I just went through the process figuring it out as I went, and it really worked out.
Go for it. I mean, get out there and test a product or test your idea as fast as you can. Failing is good in entrepreneurship. It gives you customer feedback. It lets you go back and refine your product or your service.
Don't try to take shortcuts and just like do the harder and more like detailed things. Like we do a lot of analysis on like our sales and our prices and really just comparing to other businesses.
That's great advice. For any students who are interested in testing out a product or something they made, there's a great chance to do so in our school.
In the past, I've had students who weren't in DECA come up to me if they've created some type of product and they want to sell it in the store. Happy to do that. So we've had students do their own jewelry in the past, or if they want to try their own clothing, like we'll work with them to do that.
At its core, entrepreneurship is coming up with an idea or a solution to a problem and developing it. This has created some of the most important innovations in history, and they all started with a person with an idea. This is Ethan Lacrosse for Lincoln Live.
Thanks, Ethan. If you're interested in some of the companies you just saw, we will list their info at the end of the show. There are also a lot of things that teenagers want, and that's money. But for most of us, to get any money, we have to work jobs. And there are some places in Gahanna that are hiring. Here's Ava Miller with a few of them.
Thanks, guys. I'm here at the job board right outside the paw print, and right now there's a ton of businesses that are looking for employees that have posted their posters here. So if you're looking for ways to make money or job opportunities, make sure you check out the job board. Again, right outside the paw print.
Thanks, Ava.
Before we go, we have the contact information for the student businesses.
These students have all worked very hard in developing their businesses and would really appreciate your support.
Go check them out and have a great weekend, Lincoln.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.